Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Virgo celebrities, and in this segment, I'm going to be using Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Ascendant celebrities as examples. So anyway, first thing up is, one Virgo celebrity that strongly comes to mind is Virgo rising singer slash actress Olivia Newton-John. It seems like when she sings and she does her work connected with singing, I should say, she strikes me as somebody that could very well be a perfectionist and someone that is always works very hard and laboriously at her gift. Also, I thought it was interesting in the movie Grease, she played a character named Sandy. Now, in the movie, her character Sandy was somebody that was very demure, scrupulous, well-mannered, and really well-behaved, I guess you could say. And the character, I mean, her character, Sandy, in the movie seems strongly connected with good behavior, and that could strongly epitomize the Virgo nature. Now, as I've said in previous videos, that I've noticed a number of actors and actresses seem to, at the very least, be perhaps subconsciously drawn to roles that correspond with their astrological energies. Sometimes it could be on a conscious level, I believe, though. Now, another Virgo actor you could say that comes to mind, more specifically a Virgo Moon actor, is the actor John Hillerman. Now, many of you may remember that he played John Higgins on the TV series Magnum P.I. Now, as far as his character on the show goes, he appeared to have a rather fastidious and persnickety character on the show, and perhaps maybe even pedantic at sometimes. Now, he was also a person that was very much of a stickler for rules and provisions. And really, looking at this as well, interestingly enough, actor Tom Selleck, who played the main character, Magnum, on the show, he has an Aquarius sun, and Aquarius is often about being the nonconformist and going to the beat of their own drum, so to speak. So I think you saw some of the Virgo Moon energy come out from John Hillerman on that show, and Magnum was a little bit very contrary to what what John Hillerman was about on the show. So I mean, I think you saw that in those two actors on the show. So you saw Selleck's Aquarius Sun energy coming out, I think, in a way, by not always wanting to conform to Higgins' rules and regulations. So anyway, now another person that comes to mind is the late singer Michael Jackson. Now, he had a sun in Virgo. And I mean, the thing that stands out with him to me, as far as Virgo energy goes, is this really strong work ethic, and the fact that he was very industrious at his craft. And really, I mean, you talk about a relentless worker, and all the time and energy he likely put in to doing what he did and becoming one of the greatest legendary singers of all time. So anyway. And I felt like he worked very hard to attain work-related goals and success. Now, interestingly enough, this is talking about an actual character on the show. Now, a person I want to talk about, when you look at the character Felix Unger from the original Odd Couple series, okay, which starred Jack Klugman and Tony Randall. Tony Randall played Felix Unger. Now, Tony Randall, best of my knowledge, doesn't have Virgo Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, but if I was a betting man, I would say that Felix Unger, the character, was either Sun, Moon, or Virgo Ascendant, because the character seemed very persnickety and fastidious and always about organization and cleanliness, and often got on to Jack Klugman, who played the role of Oscar Madison, for being maybe not as orderly and somewhat disheveled and not as clean. So anyway, and really, the character that Tony Randall played, Felix Unger, was one that seemed to have a very strong aversion to those kind of things, such as things that were dirty or messy or disheveled or unorganized. And anyway, now another thing I want to talk about, a person I want to talk about as far as a Virgo celebrity, is Harvey Levin, I mean, this is really could be a classic example of a very strong negative manifestation of Virgo. He is the founder of a website called TMZ that is dedicated to celebrity news, which is often can be derisive, negative, and controversial. And there's also the TMZ show as well on TV that focuses on a lot of negative situations that celebrities get into. Now, on many segments, the show will show celebrities that are taped that are involved in adverse or negative situations, and that could negatively impact their public image. Now, Harvey Levin is the founder of this show, and it focuses, I mean, it's not just the fact that it focuses on those negative situations that the celebrities can get involved in, but the people on the show, the crew, will often make jokes about them and criticize them as well. Now, the criticism part, I think, is strongly synonymous with the zodiac sign Virgo. The TV show, unfortunately, inspires derogatory and critical commentary regarding celebrities. And the TMZ crew, as I stated before, I mean, will often say disparaging remarks about the celebrities caught doing something that may negatively impact their public image and their reputation, unfortunately. So anyway, people, well, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Virgo celebrities. Stay tuned next time where I'll be talking about Libra celebrities. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.